watching the Plain Talks. I'm Bronwyn Swinton,
And I'm Nikita Audiencer.
and we love you watching our show.
The Plain Talks.
Today on the couch we have no other, the Chenal Kock. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here. It was actually easy to get here. I took the taxi and it was a nice journey.
Because it's nice to have like a local transport and things, and you just see like Mitchell's Plain for what it really is, you know? So, like, before the show, you told us that you're a mixed but not fixed person. Please explain that.
By that I mean I'm a mixed but not fixed creative artist. I do a little bit of everything. I'm a director, a scriptwriter. I also do a bit of poetry on the side, and I also say I do a bit of Afrikaans rapping. And then I'm also an applied theatre facilitator, so I like to facilitate youth, and then slash motivational speaker. And I'm also a dancer.
Yes.
Oh, Nikita, all that title.
You, I was like, I'm like, whoa.
Only title, I have my name and my surname. I don't lie.
Bronwyn. So, when did you decide, look, yeah, I'm not going to just be a dancer. I'm not just going to be like somebody like in theatre or something to just write. Why just all of these things?
I think it started at university because people always tell you have to have this one purpose and then focus on that and then go from there. And then I started to participate in different things and I found out that Chanel, you actually play more than one role. And then I told myself, why am I limiting myself to only being one person? And that's how the phrase mixed but not fixed came about. And I told myself, well, ik ga nou alles doen. And then I started to do everything and somehow when I do everything and then I release hidden potentials and together it actually formed myself, what I call myself now, mixed but not fixed creative artist. And somehow it fuses together and that's what I'm doing now.
Wow, that's
Living
amazing.
to the
And it
phrase.
just formed into this amazing thing. So at school, did you know that you wanted to be all these things?
Yeah, I actually never knew where I fitted in, so they always said I was verbarig, because I always used to do like everything at school. Like for example, at my high school, I had a passion for sports, so I literally did everything, even rugby. They kicked my wing out, and I was interested in cycling and the drama group at school and the leadership program, the RCL, Representative Council Learner, and then I liked being a prefect as well, and then so I really liked a bit of everything. And when you participate and you're verbarig to do everything, you discover all of these talents that you have, and you then also learn to communicate with different people on different levels, and you realize that you have more than one role to play. Yeah.
Wow. So when people say you were verbarig or something, no, a lot of times, no, when you people say things to you, like because at high school everybody has something to say. So like, how do you take that? Do you just like, do you like, okay, it's fine, I'll just like keep myself in any like more? So what do you do? Because a lot of people have something to say.
I think it also helped me to have a positive and good influence around me. Like I really had positive friends, and my parents always said, choose your friends wisely. And that circle helped me a lot, and it really helps to be positive and to always turn that negativity into positivity. And it's hard, you know, you in high school and all of these people are projecting negativity onto you. But I always believe it's up to you to shift that mindset. And it's a process. Like the Chanel I am today is not the Chanel I was 5 years ago. It's a process. It's getting to know who you are, getting to participate, meeting different people, learning things about yourself. And I really think it's important to have individuality. Like I always thought I was the most awkward person. I had different phases, the gothic phase, and then you have the drama phase, and all of those phases helped me to shape who I am today.
Yes.
So just believe in yourself and have that mind shift. And I always believe the way you treat others, it always comes back to you. So it's always important to respect others and treat them the way you want them to treat you.
So why all this leadership roles at school?
It actually started in grade 8, and when you apply to be a RCL member, then you have to stand in front of the school and you have to say the speech. Oh, yeah, and then I always thought, what could I do differently? And I always had a passion for drama, and then I actually came up with this poem because I attended Cedar High, And then I always said, I attend see the high, the growth through education. It's a place where you can learn to think even quicker than a train station.
Wow.
And you always have to bring something different, and you are now the voice of the students. So you tell yourself, so what am I going to do to make them remember me?
Yes.
And then I then went up there and I said my speech, and you could really feel that you had the votes of your future people. And then I said my speech, and I never knew that I'd actually play such an important role, because you get the students that can't stand up for themselves, and drama also gave me self-confidence. And then from there onwards I knew, Chanel, you have a big role to follow here. And then within that position, you have a sense of power, but you use that power for good. And I don't know, I always had a passion for leadership, and one of my role models is Oprah Winfrey. Oh, I love that lady.
Yes.
Very motivating. And then I was an RCL member from the 8th grade until grade 12. And then, I don't know, I always participated in leadership, and it just came naturally.
Lovely. So, like you said, you like did a lot of things at school. So, how did your parents feel about this? As a, like you're a busy child, and now you still have schoolwork and everything.
I was actually, I had a nice balance, because I always saw academics, and I always had a balance via sport, mutual activities, and academics. Like there was this thing they called you would receive a merit badge. So you had to like make sure that you were in the top 10, and I was always very focused on my schoolwork, and that really helped. And I always believe the more you do, the more time you have.
Yes.
So I had time for sports. I was in the cycling team at CDI.
Wow.
And then and just participating in extra drama trips and things like that. And yeah, I really believe the more you do, the more time you have. And it's just, and I like keeping busy. And my parents always telling me, Chanel, gewand gaan jy nou weer? You're always doing all of these things. And it's nice keeping busy, and it also keeps you, it also allows you to be productive, and out of the negativity, out of the street. And there were times where I was really busy and I had to stay after school to be able to rehearse for plays and things like that. But I'm glad I kept busy. It kept my mind occupied, and it kept me away from all of the wrongdoings. And my parents were actually glad to see that I was always busy. So for them it was a good thing.
Lovely. You're busy. No, but it's also important, you know, how like she kept busy, and look where she is now, man. It's totally amazing.
It all came together.
You're really, no, guys. I think you guys love Chanel because we love Chanel.
Love.
So please stay tuned. Los out.
You stay tuned.